Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel where you join me on a beautiful day for a drive over to Las Vegas, the continuation of the Where's Shmee US Edition Tour in the Shelby GT500, clocking up the miles even further, where we're starting at Ford of Upland here in Los Angeles, where the car has just had its second oil change service on one trip. That's how many miles we're doing now, 6,000 miles on it, but we're joined today by a couple of others, Speed Phenom in the 600 LT, the guys from FSE LA where we did the alignment and the tyre change of the GT500. We've got Joe as well with his car just over at the back, and a few more to head over to Las Vegas for the Shelby Takeover. This is going to be quite a crazy couple of days. Today though, we've got a few hours on the road to get from here over to Vegas, where later on I think we might be having some kind of cruise down the Las Vegas Strip, Las Vegas Boulevard, which looks set to be pretty epic. So let's see how the day is going to unfold. In the lineup at the moment, my car is flanked by Austin's 600 LT. We've got the Mach 1 from Ford of Upland. Just taking a look at that, the first one of those I've seen. They're actually on sale over in Europe as well. We have FSE LA in the 600 LT as well. We've got another GT500 here. We've got Joe getting his GT500 set up, ready for the road over behind the car we saw with the baller exhaust. But this GT500 mine has now done a lot of miles and the journey is continuing. We're going to be going to Vegas for a couple of days before coming back over to LA to, I suppose, really finish off the Where's Shmee US Edition Tour. It's been a crazy journey, but before we do get back, this will have done another 1,000 miles or so, and a track day, and a little bit more. Hence coming for the oil change service here at Ford of Upland. It's recommended to do it every 5,000 miles or so it's been 4,000 since the last one, but given what's coming, it made sense to do it now rather than afterwards, especially having driven it through the dry lake bed, launch controls, line lock, and all of that. So let's see what's going to happen. I suppose we'll be heading off shortly. I need a fuel stop, a gas stop immediately because I've got about 10 miles to empty, and then we're on the road towards Vegas. Morning, morning.
Hey, how you doing?
All good, all good. You getting set? You getting ready? What's going on?
Remove the rain tray.
Okay. Need the power for the cruise.
So we can get a little bit more airflow.
Definitely, definitely. I've never seen one with it off actually. Obviously with the carbon underside.
Yeah.
Nice cooling. This is
You're
actually
going to have to get some of this stuff under your hood. Like nice little color matching intake.
Yeah, liking it, liking it.
And get rid of that horrible, they call it the gherkin.
The gherkin. I need to go and see what mine actually looks like, and I'm going to be very disappointed now that I've looked straight at yours. Come through this way and see the comparison between. Pop open my front. It's a whole process with the hood pins. Nightmare to open these things, as you know. Catch right in the middle. Oh yeah, I mean I do have body color matched coolant.
This is true, it's green on green.
But yeah,
you could carry on the stripes under the hood here.
your cooler tank looks much nicer. And that's what it looks like when you got this on. I had to take this off when we get to the track in a few days.
Do you want to leave that on or do you want to take it off now?
We'll leave it on for now. I'll leave it on for now. We've got some cruising.
It'll slow you down by about 2 miles per hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it make I wonder what top speed difference it does make to some cooling.
We'll find out soon enough.
I'll find out on the Autobahn eventually with this, definitely.
Well,
that'll be cool.
We'll probably find out way before the Autobahn.
Yeah. The slam done. Perfect, thank you. I guess it is time to get ready to bounce. Everybody getting started up. We've got a long drive today, about 300 or so miles to get from here. Oh, we don't want that on. And like I said, 15 miles to empty it's showing us, which is not the best. That Kona Blue is really quite nice on this car. All track pack, the GT500s that we've got today. So let's head out. I think the noisiest is leading the charge today. Then we've got the double max, then we will roll out. I guess today is probably a day for having this in some kind of very noisy mode, even though we've only got 14 miles to empty and are going to need to make a beeline, well, potentially to an in and out, otherwise to a gas station to make sure that we're all good. Perfect, lots of that to come. Well, the good news is that we do now have a full tank of fuel. Mission success on that front. The bad news is that this is a horrendous dip to get out of with cars like this. He's managed without scraping, so if I take the exact same line, we should be good. We are out. Nightmare. Now we've got to wait before we can turn around. this stage, we should probably set the nav. We have Android Auto. Drive to in and out Barstow.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
Here are the search results for In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger in Barstow. That is exactly where we're going.
92311.
Go. Magic. Alright then, we're on the way. Alas, here comes a little bit of rain right in front of us, because off to the left, where we're actually going now, it is bright sunshine. But here up in the hills, not much choice. Good thing we didn't waste any time washing cars before going to Vegas. We figured this was probably going to happen, so maybe we'll do it when we arrive. The sounds of the GT500s. Just a whole lot of dual clutch and snap through the gears. Alright then, we're at our checkpoint. All of the cars parked in a little lineup here in the sunshine in Barstow at, of course, the one and only In-N-Out, the meal of champions when you're on a road trip here, basically on the west side of the USA or some other states. There are a couple around and about the whole USA, but yeah, looking good, looking very skittily, lots of bright colours. Somebody with an alarm going off, as you do. We're using our wings as picnic tables. It's exactly what they're for, right? But even the sheriff's got to get his food. He's in the drive-thru. That's probably the more efficient way to do this. Whereas we're just enjoying out here in the sunshine. It is rollout time to get back on the road. 600 LTs are only quiet when they're in the company of GT500s. It's actually quite fun to be driving with the 3 GT500s and the 2 600 LTs. Although ahead of us in Vegas, believe me when I say now, a lot of GT500s are awaiting. We've just had a very, very quick pull into the shoulder because unfortunately behind us, I caught in the corner of my eye, Austin had to pull right over. Unfortunately, a flat tire, and this bit of tarmac here in the shoulder is particularly rough, but let's see what we're going to be able to do with this. Unfortunately, not the ideal way to have to pause a road trip, really. Let's see what we're going to be able to do about this. Right, carefully does this. I'm going to wait for a gap in the traffic so that I can actually safely jump out after this big truck comes past without getting squished by traffic on a very, very, very busy road. Right, let's go. Let's go and see what's happened back here. Around. Oh, my music just turned on in the car. Come and see what's happened to this. Oh no! No, 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 no. That's not what we want to see.
DSI is at 0.
It's definitely at 0. It's flat on the ground.
2 days ago.
And I saw you put your right indicator on in the left lane, and I was like, no.
Yep.
Oh, it's not even. Oh man, this sucks. Troops arrive, although we're definitely going to need to get a tow, but for the time being at least, we'll all gather here. Hey, there was a burnt out car there. See the remains on the ground, but definitely do not want to curb some carbon fiber wheels today. That would not be an ideal scenario or attempt at working out what to do about this problem. Tesla. Long road trip for a Tesla in the middle of nowhere. Not quite sure where the others are. They must be somewhere down that way in the traffic. Make use of that zoom. Who knows? The problem is here. This groove has had a stone through it, and that is where the air is leaking out, holding zero pressure. So using some of the gel that goes inside might, by some fluke chance, have the ability to get this to hold some air and then inflate it a touch more. We'll find out very shortly. Unfortunately, mission no success so far. That is basically just coming straight out of the hole. It's too big and no pressure is being withheld by the tyre at all. So it's time for plan B. When you're on the side of the road and there's a Ferrari California behind a truck. That was totally random. We like that. Probably one. They are almost certainly going where we're going. Sweet. This is cool. This is the whole club. This is so cool. Check that out. Wow. that's basically what we're doing when we get to the other end. Sorry for the wind. It's pretty breezy. The rescue operation is commencing. Some tools to try and fix this up literally on the roadside, delivered by Ferrari Pista. And in fact, I'm going to try and walk down towards this end of the lineup, past everybody here at the moment. Got to watch out because we don't exactly have a lot of space to play with. But literally the rescue car for this operation is a Ferrari 488 Pista that has been to a local store of sorts to pick up the various bits and pieces we need. Unfortunately, just a bit of rubbernecking that's going on. Anyway, that's pretty cool, isn't it, to be rescued by a Pista? Let's just hope we're able to get this, or the guys are able to get this sorted out. Fortunately, the FSE LA guys who are driving in the 600 LT are the guys who do lots of wheels and tyre swaps at their shop, so they know a bit more than the rest of us about making sure that this can get sorted at the roadside.
You can do 200 miles an hour again?
Wait,
300 miles, no problem.
300 miles an hour?
Yeah.
In Nevada. Sounds good. That's been done before. So, right, repair kit at the side of the road. Can we see it from here?
Go.
Patched. Oh yeah, you can see the patch. Cool. Magic, good job guys. Time to get back in here. It is far too cold with the wind, and we've got a load of Shelbys to catch up with as well. Let me squeeze in. Yep, the wind is blowing my door closed on me. Whew, there we go. Let's get some heating on and warm up for a moment. Right, let's go. On the move. We've got the Pista. That looks really nice. That's Rosso Dino, by the way, the paint colour, which was of course launched back
Watch
on
out,
the Ferrari
vehicles stopped
Dino.
on shoulder ahead.
There are cars stopped on shoulder ahead everywhere, including us, for many people who will have been going by earlier. And also the thing that's amazing me are the number of burnt out marks you see on the ground where clearly cars met their ends. I'm just waiting in case we see another one right now, but there are lots of them along this route. It's quite scary actually. The view from up here is pretty epic, but what else is pretty epic is the name of that road, Zizix Road. Yes, that's genuinely a road name. Zizix, Z-Z-Y-Z-X, or Z-Z-Y-Z-X maybe you should say out here. I just find that very funny. Anyway, up ahead of us, you'll see there is an American old-timer on the back of a trailer. There have been a lot of those going past us, which means there is certainly something happening up towards Vegas. But look at this area, look over towards the right-hand side and the way this whole valley area has just opened up. Mental scenery. We've come for a little pause here at the Mojave National Preserve. I think we're going to take some photos somewhere in the middle of basically, well, near Death Valley. This is where we came. The kind of area we came to with my Ford GT. A little bit later on, we've had another fuel stop. That was about 140 miles. We didn't fully need to fill up, I will confess. And another very low driveway to pull out of without scraping the front end for everyone to exit from the fuel station and then continue. We are now very fast approaching 6,000 miles on the car. We have 5,999.8 at the moment. 0.9 we've seen, I think, just about every 1,000 mile change. 6,000. Job done. Not bad. This car is getting a serious leg stretching. We've all spread out a bit, but we've still got the Pista with us. The others are somewhere up ahead. I'm not entirely sure where, and I'm in the truck lane, slow vehicles only. Oh well, I'm going slow. That's kind of what this is for. With everyone cruising on by down there. Oh, not into the rain again. Oh dear, not what we want. But Vegas is somewhere that away. Only 40 minutes or so now. You can tell when you arrive at Nevada. Welcome to Nevada. And the casinos probably start immediately. Yeah, literally on both sides of the road here. It's instant. We have the hotels of the Las Vegas Strip up ahead of us. Arriving back towards the boulevard. I mean, that was a pretty eventful journey as these things go. That was not kind of plain sailing, but we're nearly here. And then in a few hours, we're going to have an evening cruise on the Strip with many of those Shelbys that we saw passing earlier, and a lot more, which is going to be pretty cool as well. We're back here then in Las Vegas. We're going to turn onto the Strip here. We're next to Caesar's Palace, Flamingo, Valleys, all of the hotels of this famous place. We seem to have completely lost everyone else. I think we've got Joe in the satin blue 500, a couple of cars behind. But hey, back here on Las Vegas Boulevard, where you see many a supercar driving up and down, many Lamborghini Huracans, Ferrari 488s, those kind of things. If we come down this way, we've got the Bellagio fountains on our right. On our left side, we've got the Eiffel Tower, because who doesn't want to see an Eiffel off scale because a full height one would have interfered with McCarran Airport, which is the main Las Vegas airport just up ahead. So they had to make it smaller. That's why it's like that. They've got Planet Hollywood, Cosmo, all of the crazy hotels, and we've got Joe pulling alongside. Welcome to Vegas!
Yeah, it's a little busy.
Night has fallen and we are now going snake hunting. The Shelbys are out. There should be a big convoy of different Shelbys around here somewhere. We're basically going to head southbound towards the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign, and maybe at some point we're going to catch them and possibly see hundreds of Shelby GT Mustangs. I'm trying to catch up with the others with the radios at the moment so we can regroup. Hey look.
Oh, I think I can see you. You're on the inside lane, right? Yeah.
We're going to be children here in Las Vegas. This is the one place you can be a child and get away with it and it's all good. Las Vegas. It's not like a residential place. It's early in the evening, pre-dinner, and it's the home of Shelby. Shelby American here. We're going to be going there next up, so stay tuned for that. For now though, there's a horse here in a trailer, so we probably need to not startle it with these silly loud things. 1 horsepower. GT500s is like 2,250 horsepower.
I think I left about $100 worth of Trofeo R on the strip back there.
Something like that. Do it again. We've come down to the Las Vegas, Nevada side because this is happening. We've got GT500s, GT350s, all sorts of Shelbys making some noise. Check this out. Oh, we've got a red light as well. That means we can get a little bit of noise maybe. Oh, we don't have too mmany cars here. You can spot the Shelbys from a mile away with the yellow lights in the front. And yeah, here we are, chilling with all the cars. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, right behind Joe. At the bottom of the strip here. Yeah, we're going to see some coming past. I think there are a couple of 100 Shelbys around tonight. We have some more coming through. It's hard to spot in the dark exactly what we're looking at between GT500s and 350s. Here we go. That's quite fun. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. That's crazy cool. Right, it might be time for us now to hop on board our cars and go and join them and the next group still to come. Let's do it! Okay, this is fun. They're all going past, endless Shelby after Shelby after Shelby after Shelby. We need to go the other way and do a U-turn so that we can actually go and join them. And it's wet obviously, so... Yes, this car doesn't go in a straight line. Fortunately, we have a U-turn right here, so we can literally go straight out if it's clear. Yes, it is. The guy's coming out there. We're going this way. So loud. That's pretty loud. I think we found some Shelbys. There are just a few of them, right?
Just a couple, right?
Just a couple of Shelbys. A couple of Shelbys around here.
Just a couple.
We're blending in. The crazy sights of Las Vegas. Shelby Takeover. The bizarre hotels. New York off to the left. And then so one interesting thing in here, by the way, is when you're in gear, if you pull both paddles, you can just free rev it. And then when you let go of the paddles, it goes back into gear again, and on you continue. A bit like the Porsche PDK system, but you can do that in the GT500. have the noise, but they have the flames from the 600 LT. Nice. The other marshmallow machine. So there are two up ahead of us. The rapid red looks good, that one. Obviously it's very dark, so you probably can't even see that it's rapid red, but it's got gold wheels as well. Nice, good spec. I guess that this will pretty much be where we bring things for today's drive towards an end. With all of the Shelbys here on the strip in Las Vegas, with the very British weather. I do my best to bring the rain wherever in the world I go. And today in Las Vegas, it's raining, which cannot happen more than a few days a year. Anyway, it's been a pretty adventurous day, to say the least. A lot of hours in the car, a lot of hours at the side of the road trying to sort out the puncture. Big shout out to the FSE LA guys for getting that sorted out. Big shout out to the guys who've organised all of this. For now though, I think we're going to park up the cars, get ready for some more fun and antics that we've got ahead while we're here in Las Vegas, which I'm very much looking forward to. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate your support an awful lot. That's it for this time. I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.